Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to talk about Married to Medicine. I have my notes, so hopefully I don't forget anything. I'm tired as fuck. I don't know why I'm so motherfucking tired. I got like 9 hours of sleep. Okay, that's probably why. You know, my grandmother always said, my grandmother does not believe in oversleeping at all. She just basically looks at it as though when all you do is sleep, you get used to not doing shit. So that's probably why you're always tired. Hey, your ass hasn't slept for 10 and 12 hours. So, that's probably why I shouldn't have slept no 9 hours. I set my alarm for 8 hours because I don't really have anything to do today. And I was going to go to the gym this morning, but it's raining. It just actually stopped. So I was like, I'm not going to no fucking gym in no rain. Anyways, let's talk about Married to Medicine. So Dr. Heavenly, she makes it home. That whole interaction between her and Dr. Damon was so awkward to me. I don't know what it is about the whole, and I get it. She already explained that, when the reason why she calls him daddy is because I guess when the children were younger, she would always say, say daddy, and it's a word that just stuck around, Have y'all always noticed that, and I've noticed that y'all probably have done it too, that for some reason when women have kids, they concentrate more on having the kids say daddy, like say daddy, instead of saying mama. I think I've noticed that with a couple of people who have kids. Like, why is that the top of your list to make sure your child says daddy? I've never heard you once tell your child to say mommy or mama. Yeah. Anyways, so that whole thing, even when he got up to give her a hug, I was just like, it was just awkward how it's like he didn't know how to hug. It was just weird to me. Anyways, Dr. Contessa, she makes it home from her surgery. She basically explains to us, because I still didn't know. I was so confused about what she was having done. I didn't even really know what to call it, because I was talking to my sister and her husband, and I was telling them about the show. Because my sister, she's on season 3 right now. Anyways, I was just telling her about the show, and I didn't even know I couldn't even Google it because I didn't know what to call it. She basically said what it was called, and I still don't know how to say it, even though she told us what it was. She had the breast tissue removed. She had basically all of her breast tissue removed and had implants put in. So, her chances of breast cancer went from 40% to, did she give a percentage? I know she said she had a 40% chance of catching breast cancer. Anyway, she made it home, and those kids are hopping on the bed. I'm like, Dr. Contessa, I know you love your kids, but girl, you literally just girl, they just cut your whole chest open, bitch, and you letting these children hop on bed like that? No, tell them to sit their motherfucking ass down. I ain't no mama. I ain't no daddy. I ain't got no kids. But Dr. Contessa be doing the most to me sometimes. I know that sounds so weird, but Dr. Contessa does the most to me sometimes. Like, girl, you getting up cooking pancakes and eggs and bacon, and that's all good and dandy and stuff. But I can guarantee you, them kids ain't even touching that one little baby, the youngest one who be running all over the place. You really think she be eating those pancakes? Girl. Dr. Contessa get up in the morning cooking pancakes and eggs and bacon and hash browns and biscuits and fresh squeezed orange juice and fresh homemade lemonade and girl, oatmeal with apples and strawberries and mangoes and girl, now you just had surgery on your chest and you just letting your kids hop on the bed like that? No, tell their daddy to come here and get these motherfucking kids. Tell them to sit down at the edge of the bed so we can talk to them. I don't know. That's why I ain't got no motherfucking kids. Anyways, one of her daughters asked a question. Basically, am I going to have surgery too? Basically. And Dr. Contessa told her, I think Dr. Contessa told her no. I don't, like I said, I don't have kids. And I understand a lot of y'all are put into like these rough, hard, complicated, difficult situations with kids. Because some of these kids be asking y'all grown ass questions. And Kind of like, remember when Erica off Mary, when her daughter came to her and was basically talking to her about colorism, and Erica basically, I thought, did a horrible, piss poor job and basically having a conversation with her daughter about the color of her skin, about colorism, about that it is in fact real, it does exist. And even when Erica's daughter came and was basically telling her, like, you're light skinned, Aunt Tina light skinned, my other aunt light skinned, and all our daddies dark skinned, they all marry light skinned women. Even Erica still was like, that's not true, like, this not. No, it is true. And that's why, like, y'all, this is how I'm gonna say this much about y'all parents. Y'all cannot say in one breath that y'all kids are so smart and so intelligent, and my kid is so smart, and then when they come to y'all with these conversations, try to treat them like they're a child. I don't know. I don't think it can work both ways. Like, I don't know what, and I don't have the answer either. I don't know what Dr. Contessa, well, for Erica, I think she should have just talked to her child and told her the real. But for baby, these lips, bitch, I be putting so much chapstick on. Girl, that don't make no sense. Anyways, for Dr. Contessa, I mean, I don't know how you have a conversation with your child at 8 or 9 or 10, however old she is, and says that, yeah, baby, you probably gonna have to get your titties cut off too. And so I can understand what type of the difficult situation she was in. But for her to ask a question like that, it's kind of like, clearly she has some type of idea of what may be going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What else? Curtis. Girl. Curtis got that Janet Jackson cough out of For Color Girls. Remember when Janet Jackson had that coughing For Color Girls? Curtis got that same. Curtis was coughing this whole fucking episode. Dr. Jackie. Girl, you better go get on some prep. Cause I'm just saying, girl. Dr. Jackie wants to move. This is what I don't understand. Okay, I will say this much. I can understand how if Curtis would have fucked a bitch in the house and they wanted to start all over and move into another place because, this place had, another bitch basically being a hero. Another bitch got her pussy juices all on my mattress. So I can see how a bitch would want to get rid of a bed and move out, but I don't know. Like, Dr. Jackie wants to move because she feels as though it's going to be a fresh start and starting all over. Like, does that really, really help y'all? I guess if you've really forgiven the person, if you really and truly forgiven the person, forgive and forget, then what's the purpose of moving? I don't know. I mean, I get it in some cases, but I don't know. And then, Dr. Jackie, why are you letting Curtis pick out the house? I cannot stand Curtis. I do not like. I think Curtis is probably one of the most nastiest, meanest, human beings that have ever existed. Like, the last time we talked, Dr. Jackie, you said you wanted to live in a high rise. Now you want y'all dream home. I said that Jackie ain't got no backbone. Jackie ain't got no backbone. Jackie is a weak ass bitch. I'm sorry. Dr. Jackie, you done had breast cancer a couple of times. Thank God you survived it. You wanted kids. You couldn't have kids. You wanted to adopt kids. He would let you adopt kids. You wanted to move into a high-rise apartment. He didn't want to move into no high-rise apartment. He wanted to move into that house, so you moved into the house. Then you moved into the house, and he repay you by cheating on you and walking through the airport with another bitch. And then you come back and say, "Oh, I'm gonna let him be responsible for trying to pick out a house." I don't know. Fuck Curtis. Anyways, Toya and Eugene and the kids go visit their new home that they're building. She makes the comment that this is going to be their kids, or Eugene or one of them makes a comment that this is going to be their kids' 4th time moving. Now, does that? I was like, okay, is that like? I kind of was confused. Did she mean like 4 times, like moving from a different school, or just moving from house to house? If that's those kids 4th time moving from school to school, that's a fucking problem to me. It's one thing when like you grow up in the military and you have to move, and okay, that just comes with it. But girl, if you in small ass Atlanta and you done moved to 4 different schools, that's a fucking issue. I'm thinking she might just be talking about that's her 4th time moving. Anyways, I think the house is probably gonna be gorgeous as fuck. Miles is back. Miles is back from college, Howard University. He got that typical HBCU haircut. I said, come on. Every nigga who go to school always grow their hair out, get it faded. You know, especially now. Nowadays, that's really the style. Every nigga who go to school, grow their hair out, get it faded on the side. Okay? I said, come on, typical HBCU haircut. Yes, ma'am. Miles said he black. Miles said he real black. Okay? Miles is back. He said he was, they asked him about, did he meet, who was he going to keep in touch with? He said probably his 2 roommates and a girl. And for some reason, I felt as though, like, Cecil, especially Michael, that Michael going to be a hoe. Michael going to be a hoe when he get older. That's what they need to be worried about. Because when Michael started fucking, babe, Michael going to be shutting down shop in Atlanta. Do you hear me? That Michael gonna be a mess. They better get ready for Michael. Okay? Baby, because the minute Michael get a hold to some pussy, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Okay? Anyways, I thought for some reason Cecil was disappointed that he only was gonna keep in touch with one girl. Like, I get it. Especially like when you're young, you shouldn't just be attached to one person, but I mean, he's only, 18, 19? Why do you want him to be some big ass hoe? He didn't say he was marrying the girl. He didn't even say it was his girlfriend. He just said, I'm going to keep in touch with one girl. I feel like for some reason men always put, like, if you're not dating, if you're not like the player, then like it's like fathers are disappointed for some reason. Like they want you to be this big player. They want you to be this big hoe. I don't know. So somebody can explain it better than me, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Mariah and Dr. Dr. Jarrett. First of all, Dr. Jarrett is bad as fuck to me. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. Dr. Jarrett low-key was giving me drug dealer T girlfriend. But when they said she was a doctor, I caught my motherfucking life. That Dr. Jarrett is bad as fuck to me. I love everything about Dr. Jarrett. And one thing I figured out on this episode is Quad ain't gonna have no job next year. I said, okay. So they introduced a friend, Dr. Jarrett. I don't remember seeing Dr. Jarrett on any other episode. So this is my first time seeing her. They introduced a new doctor. I said, okay, come on, push through, Dr. Jarrett. Okay, I'm loving everything about Dr. Jarrett. It's this woman I know in real life here in Houston. She's kind of like a family friend. She reminds me so much of Dr. Jarrett. Like they literally could be sisters probably. Anyways, but what was I saying? Oh, Dr. Jarrett. Baby, Dr. Jarrett. So they come and visit Contessa. I think Contessa is absolutely gorgeous. I love all the fabric and material, the dress and the swoops and I live for it. I was like, yeah, ma'am, Contessa. That's how, if I was a female, that's how I would walk around my house every day with a long ass just fabric just going everywhere with a motherfucking fan blowing and shit, just being dramatic. It's my motherfucking house. I can do what I want to do. Okay. But anyways, look, this is exactly what I saw. I'm getting ahead of myself, but Dr. Jarrett is gonna be probably full time next season. Quad ain't gonna have no job. When Dr. Jarrett invited them over to her house for a housewarming party, I said, what? I have never seen a friend like, how can I explain this? I've never seen a friend on a reality show be, okay, like I can't explain it. Basically, I've never seen friends basically just invite the other cast members to their house for a housewarming. Like, usually it's going to be the cast member that has a party that does the inviting. But the simple fact that Dr. Jarrett has invited these women to her house for her housewarming party, like, that's not how this works. So it got me thinking, like, was she supposed to be a housewife? Like, was she supposed to come on as a main cast member? And they were trying to weave her in with the whole, this is her house, look at this, like, this is where she lives, she's a doctor. Her husband, I think her husband is a doctor too. Her husband is a doctor. So I was like, somebody not gonna have no job next year, basically. Somebody not gonna have no job. Somebody's not gonna have a job. It's not enough room on that screen for 9 and 10 bitches. It's not. Okay? And I think it's gonna be quiet because Mariah already said, you know, Mariah ain't got no power. Because if she had some power, that bitch would have been front and center a long time ago. She just got her peach back, okay? Excuse me, y'all. Mariah had already said that one of the things that they agreed on when she first started the show was that everyone had to be basically in relationships or affiliated with someone in the medical field. Basically, you needed to be married to a doctor. They didn't want the show to be like the other shows where you have these titles of... Mariah said this on Hollywood Unlocked, I believe. That's what I watched. She did the interview with her and Dr. Heavily. She basically said she didn't want the show to be like the other shows where, you know, you have like the Housewives of Atlanta and ain't nobody no housewife. Or Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and baby ain't nobody got to do with hip hop or love, okay? So I think Quiet not gonna have no job next season, basically. I think this is gonna be Quiet's last season. I think I think Dr. Jarrett was probably supposed to have a peach. I keep saying peach because I don't know what else to say. She was supposed to have a peach this go around, but probably something happened and she didn't. I've never seen them introduce a friend and, you know, this is her house, this is a housewarming party. We're gonna, like, I've never seen that happen. So Quiet girl, your peach is up for grabs, bitch. Dr. Contessa basically says that her breasts make her feel feminine. And I get it. Like, you know, some people, you know, will look at that as an insensitive thing to say. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is a lot of people, they connect, you know, femininity with hair and with breast and with, you know, a big ass. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people, which I think this is dumb. A lot of people think that masculinity has to do with sexuality. Now that's just dumb as fuck to me. You know, the more masculine you are, then that has to mean that you have to be one of the biggest heterosexuals in the world. Let me just say something. Because I understand what Dr. Contessa was saying about, you know, having breasts and... Because the truth of the matter is, when you think of a woman, you think of titties. You know what I'm saying? When you think of a woman, you think of a vagina. Back then, when you thought of a woman, you thought of long hair. You know, when you that's the narrative that was pushed. You know, in order to be feminine, in order to be sexy, you have to have these long golden locks. You know, so like when the girls started chopping their shit out, walking around here with fades, I love it. Let me say something, not to get off too far off subject. I love a bitch with a fade. I have always loved, ask my sister now, I have always loved a bitch with short hair. I have always loved a bitch with a fade, and I love a bitch with a ponytail. But a bitch with a fade and a bitch with like a badass pixie cut will get me every time. Every time. Y'all don't know how many times, when my sister chopped her hair off, y'all don't know how many times I tried to get my sister to go out, just like with her, she had this much hair. Girl, just go out like that, girl. You got it. Girl, just beat your face, throw some earrings on, bitch, push through. I love a bitch with short hair. Anytime I see a black girl with a fade, I go up. Now, you have some dudes out there, they hate girls with short hair. I remember this one gay guy I used to know, he used to call them strong hairstyles. I hate a girl with a strong hairstyle. Why? I think it's so dope. For a bitch to walk around here with a fade, that bitch has to think she is the one. That's the first thing. Because bitches ain't walking around here with fades. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a black girl walking around here with a fade, you can't tell that bitch shit, first of all. That's the first motherfucking thing. Because she thinks she the baddest bitch walking. And she probably is. And on top of that, that bitch probably got mugged too. Bitches walking around here with face, they face usually be the cutest ones. Okay? Clock T, bitch. Go look. Go look. The bitches walking around here with face usually have the prettiest faces. What else they gonna cover it up with? They bald headed, bitch. Okay. Anyways, child, but yeah, the whole masculinity and I don't even feel like getting into that because that just drives me nuts. You know, the more masculine you are, then that has to do with your sexuality. No, baby. Because you better believe me, I'm telling y'all from experience. The main ones who walking around here acting like they DMX, acting like they Tupac, acting like they the hardest niggas in the world, they be the biggest bottoms. And that's true too. That's true too. I know that for a fact, okay? Half of the niggas that's walking around here, or most of the niggas that's walking around here, oh, man, what's up? What's up, dude? Be the first ones bending over, tooting their ass in the air. They be the main ones in the motherfucking club, knowing a whole single ladies routine. That's why I personally don't believe when people be like, oh, that's trade. Let me say something, and I'm gonna get off this. I'm gonna go back to Married to Medicine. Every nigga who I have seen on Jax, Grindr, A4A, Scruff, all them niggas who be online acting like I'm just so hard and I'm hard and, you know, mask for mask. Girl, I have seen all these niggas in the club. As soon as they take about 3 shots and single ladies come on, bitch, they doing the whole routine. Girl, I just saw you online talking about mask for mask, no fast, no films. And girl, you know the whole motherfucking Beyonce routine. If you don't sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere, them be the main ones. Be the main ones. Anyways, let me just say something about that Miss Quad though. That Miss Quad was giving me everything when she introduced her mama and her auntie. I have never seen her mama and her auntie on the show before. I didn't watch the first season of Married to Medicine, and I don't remember them ever being on the show until now. Let me just say something. I think everybody needs to take note. If you gonna bring your mama on TV, make sure your mama makeup is done. Make sure your mama hair is done. Make sure your mama looks decent. I thought that Quad and her aunts looked like motherfucking Southern royalty. Do you hear me? I really did. These 3 beautiful chocolate women sitting here at the table acting like they got some motherfucking sense. Hair done, makeup done, blouses on, you know, purses. Like, I just live for it. Then you got somebody like, no tea, no shade, but we gonna keep it honest. You got somebody like A1 who will let his mama come on TV. Looking the way she be looking. Remember with this season when A1 Mama was staring at A1 off Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. I'm sorry, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Remember when A1 Mama was staring up that Jiffy cornbread? And they went up from her feet, they went up from her ankles up. They was making fun of A1 Mama. They did that shit for a kiki and for a laugh. A1 Mama looked a mess. I said, baby, if I ever got on reality TV, baby, baby, the bitches I bring on TV, baby, these hoes is gonna be together. I shouldn't say hoes, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, if my mama wants to come on TV, my mama hair gonna be done, my mama makeup gonna be done. She gonna have her cute little flats on. She gonna have her cute blouse on. Like, I'm not gonna have my mama on TV looking like no mess. Like, I'm just not. I'm not gonna have my sister damn sure. My sister probably gonna throw some 5-inch heels on. Bitch, y'all not gonna have me on TV looking like no goddamn fool. But yeah, I just love them. I love them. What else? I feel the party. So they're at the housewarming party. Look, I feel like Dr. Jackie is the only one in the group that is coming from a bitch, I'm not finna put on for these cameras. I know exactly what the fuck you going through. Bitch, I feel like every other nigga in that group acting like they don't know. It's like they have to act like they don't know what's going on with Quad. Bitch, you know what's going on with Quad. Dr. G said it last year at the reunion. He was in a hotel with another bitch. So why is everybody acting like they don't know what's going on? I feel like and this is what pisses me off. Yeah, I understand a lot of y'all, girl. A lot of y'all don't like Quad. I get it. The comments I was reading, girl, y'all don't fuck with Quad. I like Quad. This is what I have to say. Y'all have, not y'all, but Dr. Simone have already said that Quad is sensitive. And I look at it like this. If you know your friend is sensitive, then why do you handle her so rough? I understand that she's a grown-ass woman, but even with her being a grown-ass woman, you know how your friend is. After 5 years, you know how someone is. You know someone is sensitive. You know someone may not want, it takes a while for them to disclose certain information. And I just want people to still understand this. Y'all have to look at it from Quad's point of view. Look at it like this. When this season first came back, everybody knew Quad marriage was basically going downhill. When Quad first came back into the group, when she walked up, the only person that gave a warm invite was Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly got up, gave Quad a hug. Oh my God, I'm glad to see you. And again, they were at Dr. Heavenly's house, so Dr. Heavenly probably felt as though that's what she needed to do. Contessa, gave her a warm hug. Then you have Dr. Simone and Toya sitting there with their motherfucking nose turned up in the air with their arms crossed, and then you got Mariah. Quad don't fuck with Mariah. Dr. Simone and Toya, the people she probably thought she was going to be the closest to, they sent her with an attitude. And then as soon as she sit down, Dr. Simone, so Quad, catch us up. Like, bitch, who are you talking to? Friend or not, you're not going to be handling me like that, okay? Dr. Heavenly don't tell none of her business. So why would Quad open up to Dr. Heavenly? And she just met Contessa last year. So I'm damn sure not telling this bitch my business. So I don't get why people don't understand, like, why Quad is so hesitant of telling them her business. I would too. Like, y'all not making me feel like I can tell y'all my business. And Mariah, I don't fuck with that bitch. Point blank, period. So I don't want her knowing nothing about what's going on with me. Anyways, I feel like Dr. Jackie is the only one that is really being sensitive to the situation that Quad is going through. Like, she comes to Quad, like, how are you? It ain't none of that. So what's going on with you? Like, you know what the fuck is going on, bitch. She going through a divorce. Okay? Regardless if you agree with how they got there, at the end of the day, they still going through one. Like, and then Dr. Aiden. So where's Dr. G at? You know what Dr. G at, Aiden? Like, I just hate when people try to act dumb like they don't know what's going on. You know where Dr. G is. He's not coming, baby. I don't know. I like Dr. Aiden. I think it's so funny when he be dancing and shit, because he don't be giving a fuck either. Dr. Aiden is cute. Mariah, you need to shut the fuck up sometimes. I don't understand how you got mad. At the end of the day, that conversation that was being had, it was about Quad, baby. It was about Quad. That's why Quad could make the conversation about her, because the conversation was about her. Like, Mariah does this thing where she knows what she's doing. Like, it's like as soon as they say, okay, cameras, 1, 2, 3, it's like Mariah turns on and she has to have a scene. Like, Mariah, Quad don't like you. Point blank, period. And you would never have a relationship with Quad. You know what my sister said? I'm telling you, my sister said she don't think the situation is that deep between Mariah and Quad for them not to be friends. But one of the things, and my sister just started watching Married to Medicine. Like I said, she on season 3. Anyways, I'll tell you what my sister said, and she actually made me look at it in a different way. But Mariah, you not gonna make your friendship with Quad happen ever again, because you so fucking aggressive. Like, maybe if you just shut the fuck up and just talk instead of always coming across as combative, then maybe Quad will probably open up. Because Quad don't fuck. This is what I get from it. You want to be friends with Quad, and Quad don't want to be friends with you. You always want a moment on camera with Quad, and Quad don't want a moment on camera with you. And then you drag Heavenly into it, knowing damn well you and Heavenly don't fuck with each other. So then that could have been some more camera time. You see what I'm saying? Like, Mariah knows what she's doing. This is a TV show to Mariah. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, stop acting like you don't know why people don't fuck with you. Like, you can't care. It's kind of like Kenya. I love Kenya to pieces. To me, I thought Kenya looked at Real Housewives of Atlanta as a TV show. But at the end of the day, I don't think she really gave a fuck about Portia. I just don't. Like, it's not like she was running around like, I need to be friends with Portia. I need to be, Portia, why are you in Portia this and Portia? Like, I never really saw Kenya like that. I think that when the cameras came on, Kenya was camera ready, like, okay, bitch, y'all brought me here to do a job, so let me do my job and piss this bitch off, then I'm going home. Anyway, she ain't even got to do with Kenya. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. When Dr. Heavenly said that Mariah, that God has taught her how to deal with low down dirty bitches, I said, I don't think God did that. But I get what you're trying to say, though. I get what you're trying to say. Anyways, what else? Yeah, I just think the only person that's really like being sensitive to Quad right now is Dr. Jackie. Everybody else, I think, is pretty much being some bitches. Except for like Contessa, Dr. Heavenly now. But like Toya, even with the nice to see you again. Like I mean, I get it. I get it. Like, okay, girl, because we haven't seen you probably in a couple of months, and we've been shooting for a couple of months. But it's like, girl, like, why? Like, I just think that people need to stop saying certain things, and then when people like when people shut down or not open up, then act like they don't know why the person is not opening up. Anyways, girl, I got to go, y'all. But this video is too motherfucking long. I ain't talking about. I got some other shit. Dr. Aiden gonna say that was a simple question. That was not no simple question. No, it was. Yeah, it was a simple question, but it was an inappropriate question. That's what it was. You know what the fuck Dr. Aiden was. I mean, you know what the fuck Dr. G is. Anyways, I gotta go, y'all.